And we are once again live. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones, wherever you might be. I'm Emma, and welcome back to the House of Hubris, here on twitch.tv/Saracent. Just got distracted moving some settings around. And yes, welcome back to the Zero Escape series, and specifically the final game, Zero Time Dilemma. This is still such a nice title design. This right here. It's good. Yeah. This game feels very different from the previous two. Like, we've had one bit that I would classify as gameplay in the entire last episode. So to recap, I mean, I'm not recapping the first two games because, Jesus, nobody has time for that. So, we've got, once again, 9 people trapped in a murder facility by Zero. We saw a timeline in which we just immediately escaped, so that was fun. So yeah, characters we have, they've been split into 3 teams, and you have Junpei and Akane from the first game, along with some dude named Carlos, who are Team C. Wait. Yes, they are, who are Team C now. You have Sigma and Phi from the second game, along with Diana, a woman who has serious Luna vibes about her, in Team D. And you have... I'm going to forget who these people are. Eric, who is a douche. Mira, who is our resident cool girl with her tits out, because you need one of these on every game. And Q, who is the world's worst Emile cosplayer. And they form team appropriately. Q. And they have a game where they have to just periodically vote to kill each other, and then they have bracelets that inject them with anesthetic and also memory-wiping drugs. And because of the memory-wiping drugs, the actual storytelling is super non-linear and all over the place, and all delivered through just random fragments. And I, frankly, don't get it thus far, but hey, let's see how it goes, shall we? Also, last time we melted a bunch of people in showers of hydrogen fluoride, so that was fun. Hello, Emily, actually here for the beginning of a stream on a Saturday. It's exciting times. Anyway, should we just get back in and see how the hell it goes? Yes, I think I left it on Q having to make a choice. Can I remember what that choice is? No.
Zero.
17 years ago, a woman died.
Oh yes, also there's a backstory of a serial killer.
Just like that caveman. What difference? That woman was alive. Her heart was still beating.
I'm pretty sure we've seen this before, but I'm appreciating the recap.
A male suspect was quickly caught. He must have planned to escape via taxi, as he called one before his capture. The police arrested him before...
And yes, we're back to English voiceovers because this is so heavily cinematic based, and I couldn't keep up with doing the dubbing.
A seriously ill patient awaiting his arrival for life-saving treatment. However, the taxi got into an accident before reaching its destination. It collided with a large truck. The resulting wreck was horrendous. Sadly, as a result of this accident, the driver and surgeon died.
Cool anecdote, bro.
The young boy waiting for surgery. Life is truly unfair. Don't you think?
What is the
It isn't
point of him telling us
ironic.
this story?
It's just some kind of act, right? Probably doesn't mean anything. I'm not sure.
Now then, let's begin our game, shall we?
Do we have to?
The rules are as follows.
Oh, I'm hearing we do.
Red stomach you cut open contains
Oh yes, we're doing Kafka's Toxin Puzzle.
is filled with a specific virus called Radical 6.
Radical 6?
We have 3 vials of Radical 6, and we also we may have been infected with a virus that makes our blood explode.
Symptoms appear
If we have both, they cancel each other out. But if we just have one, it'll probably kill us. But he would have only infected us if he knew we were about to use the syringes.
The mortality rate is 75%.
Which is usually the point where the thought experiment falls down, because it's just like, how? Explain the mechanics by which he knows, and it will give you your own answer, but hey. Since when did being realistic ever help with the thought experiment? Fanatic Bio R, that was it.
The rate of this virus is 100%. Infection results in blood erupting from your body.
Just all your blood explodes, that's fun.
Antagonistic relationship exists between Radical 6 and FBR. If you were to be infected by Radical 6, it would be cancelled out with the addition of FBR, and you are unaffected. Conversely, injecting Radical 6
God, they take so long to explain everything.
with FBR will cause them to destroy each other and leave no adverse effects on you.
So, a single virus is toxic, but using the other as a vaccination provides an antidote.
Now, here's an important piece of information for you. I am what you'd call a clairvoyant, one who knows the future.
What is he talking about?
That's still such a weird pose.
But you would all choose to inject Radical 6 at this moment. I would have made sure to coat FBR on the fingerprint authentication device for you. Meaning, you'd already be infected with the Fanatic Bio-R virus.
That device over there?
Oh, I do remember feeling something when I touched it. Like a prick.
So we were all stabbed by a poison needle?
On the other hand, if I saw that you were not going to inject yourselves with Radical 6, then I would be sure to leave the needle clean. That way, you would not become infected with Fanatic Bio.
Hot take, this thought experiment
Wait,
has some
what?
philosophical
What are
value,
you
but
saying?
not in the way in which it is ever interpreted.
If all of you plan to inject yourselves with Radical 6,
I mean, as overused thought experiments go, it's one of the less overused ones.
inject yourselves, then you
But I get the feeling we might be going on a whistle-stop tour of thought experiments in this game. Because I've played a Zero Escape game before.
there's no reason for you to worry about the situation.
I said I appreciated the recap. The recap appears to be very long.
Inject yourselves with Radical 6, or refrain. It would be best to consider carefully. I will say that your decision is already known to me.
So definitionally, if that's true, then this decision is irrelevant? Question mark?
So wait, do we even need to choose?
Huh?
If what Zero told us is the truth, then the outcome will be the same. If we inject ourselves with this Radical 6, we're already infected with FBR. So they destroy each other and we're fine. And if we don't do it, that just means we weren't infected with FBR in the first place.
Do you have to take
But
so long
what if it's a
restating
lie?
everything?
Huh?
He's saying, what if he's lying about being psychic?
What if he's lying about literally
Well,
anything?
if you think about it, the likelihood that he's lying is incredibly high.
So then, what do we do? What the hell do we do?
The animation in this game is... It's odd. Right, we're back at the choice point. You know, if he's right about being psychic, then this is irrelevant, but also I have a whole policy where I don't just inject myself with viruses that cause global pandemics. Call me weird if you want. And I mean, yes, we are going to try both choices.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Yeah, right?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue
Near's
isn't
eyes
Zero
just give
plans
me
for
the
future or it's
serious...
not. It's just like Eric said.
Yeah.
If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That
Can't
means
decide if it's
all we need to
uncanny
do
or
is
just
think about
creepy.
what happens if he doesn't have powers. The important thing to determine is if we're actually infected with FBR.
So you don't think we are then?
No. In fact, a virus called Fanatic Bio R existing in the first place is very suspicious.
Man's not wrong.
Radical 6 sounds just as fantastical.
No, there's no doubt that Radical 6 is real. I've heard of it before. Well, it could be that Zero wants us to become infected
Wait,
with Radical 6.
how have you heard of it before?
But
You're in a
instead of
top-secret
doing
government
it himself,
facility
for some
where it
reason,
was
he's
developed and stored.
unable to.
And also,
So he needs us to do it ourselves then.
you lost your memory. These
Hey,
are the
what
questions people should be asking.
The door!
It opened.
Let's get out of here.
It's my
We're
favourite
too
kind of
slow,
puzzle.
then the door might up and close on us.
One that you
Wait,
can
Eric!
solve by standing around doing nothing.
Hey, Mira! What are you doing?
Okay. The deal with that is what?
We must have
Oh
been
yeah,
right
also
not
there's
to
a dog.
inject it. I still feel okay, and more importantly, the door opened for us.
There's still another possibility, you know.
There are many
That
possibilities.
Zero really does have the ability to see the future.
If it's true, then we would have been right if we had injected the needles too.
Also saying inject the needles
Hey,
sound
you
that's
tell
a
the
weird
truth
way of
earlier?
phrasing, because you don't, you inject yourself
About
with
what?
the chemical
About
using the
Radical
needle.
6
Like
being
you
real.
don't fill your blood with
Oh,
needles. That sounds
yeah.
awful.
How do you know about it?
Well, I'm not sure.
Did you get any more suspicious?
I mean,
I know
probably.
what I know, okay? I can't help that.
So why not
Dio
share?
didn't have amnesia, and he was
Tell
more
us more
suspicious
about this
than
Radical
this.
6 virus.
More. I'm not even sure where to start.
How about its name?
Oh, that's easy. Aside from triggering intense suicidal impulses, Radical 6 causes the infected's thought process to reduce by 1√6.
1 over
Therefore,
root 6.
when 1 second passes for that,
There is a
the
slash
world
there.
has gone through √6 seconds, or roughly 2.45 seconds. There is also the
Really, if
word
they're going to
radical.
zoom in on
Aside
Eric
from
when he's
meaning
doing
things
that
like
pose so
extreme,
much,
it can also refer to
they
a
should have
radical
given him a
loop.
pose where his
Get it?
hands didn't clip through his
So
shirt.
that's why it's Radical
Just
6.
saying.
But is it really possible for thought speed to be slowed down like that?
Yep. The infected,
I
through
thought he was
changes
just going to
in
leave it at
DNA
that.
methylation and histomodification, gain epigenetic mutations in the control mechanisms of their genetic expressions.
Wait,
Yeah, that sure was some technobabble right there.
could you maybe simplify that, please?
Oh, the body's composition changes as a genetic switch is flipped, more or less.
A genetic...
Switch?
Let's try this.
Okay, so what,
Common
Switch is still
scientific
too
thought
complicated for you
until now
people?
Was that parental characteristics didn't transfer. Recent research has changed that. We now know that they can be
Recent.
by flipping certain genetic switches. Well, regardless of what kind of experiences the parents had to go through, their DNA blueprints won't change. But within that expansive DNA coding, the question of what should be read seems to change based on experience. The change becomes especially
Come
apparent
on,
when
Lamar.
the parents' lives are in danger.
Like maybe if someone was trapped in a shelter and forced to risk their life.
So, if Eric and I did the horizontal tango right now, the baby might end up psychic.
What?
You know, actually, I'm with Eric there.
Radical 6 really does flip the genetic switch. Hey, are you listening?
What was that pose?
Yeah. So, you're basically saying this Radical 6 virus is super dangerous, right?
Yes, there's no doubt it is. So
Why was the
Zero's
camera on
aware
Mirror when he said that?
Radical
So many
6
questions.
transmits through bodily fluids and is highly infectious.
So you probably shouldn't have
If
sex right now,
someone
is what you're
infected
saying.
with the virus was to go outside, then
Then...
mankind, 6 billion people, will die.
6 billion?
Well, I mean, if it's 75%, then, you know, 4.5 billion.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos.
Ah, yes, this is still the timeline where everybody got
These
melted.
3 are now deceased. As a result, 3
Or...
X-passes will
Oh
be
wait, no it isn't.
Fire, crash, 5. That is all.
Fire Crash 5 is my Kill Bill fanfic.
What the hell? C-Team is dead?
It's obviously because of the vote
The vote?
at 13:30.
Then... But wait, did everyone from C-Team really die? We haven't seen their corpses or anything.
These
They
camera
might still be
angles.
alive.
Seriously,
No,
who did the
they're
animation
dead.
direction on this? I just
I'm
want to talk.
sure of it.
Why?
Because
He's right.
Alright, this is the
I don't think
timeline
they're alive.
where we voted for
You
C-Team
too,
to
Mira?
die and then they had the exploding collars going. Basketball hoop. Dog. Dutch angle.
What do you think,
all
old
Dutch
man?
angle all the time.
C-Team's gotta be alive, right?
Was that a
What are you
POV
doing,
shot of
Eric?
the dog?
He's not gonna answer you.
Yep, that's a
Hey,
POV
you
shot
don't
from
know.
the dog.
Maybe he...
can speak?
What is this game?
Now it is time for you to sleep.
0.
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
Now we will go somewhere else in the flowchart. Flop. I just love the just instant flop. And okay, that's that fragment done, I guess. This is such a weird structure, and I'm not sure I care for it. Anyway, let's do the other option, shall we? Let's inject ourselves with the Radical 6. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, other than us getting Radical 6. And... oh, we fast forward. I know that I can only do that on mouse. There was a hotkey for it in the other game. Stabby, stabby. Choice made. Are they going to have, like, the exact same discussion again and we'll have to sit through it again?
Let's do it.
Why?
Care to share your reason?
After everything, the issue isn't if Zero can see the future or if he's lying.
Isn't it?
It's just like Eric said. If Zero does have that power, then it's the same either way. That means all we need to do is think about what happens if he doesn't. Our fate can go 4 different ways if that's the situation. If we are infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. If we aren't infected with FBR and we inject ourselves with Radical 6, or not. The important thing we need to remember, though, is the mortality rates. Zero said the
Do numbers on
casualty rate is 75% for the Radical 6 virus. And we saw in the files that death is 100% confirmed for Fnatic Bio-R.
And these random files we found
So
are
we can
clearly
use
the gospel
that to
truth.
determine. It's clear which option is best, right?
What? What?
I see.
What? Where did he
The
get the
probability that we're infected with
big
FBR
piece
is
of paper
2
and
to
what
1,
sounded like a
which
Sharpie?
means if we inject Radical 6, our survival rate is half of 125, 62.5%.
And if we don't inject it, then our chance is sitting at 50%.
Any objections? Then we know what to do. Okay, here we go.
Stabby, stabby, fill your blood with virus.
Ready? And...
Slightly weird to pick that specific spot, but hey. In fact, yeah, getting an injection into the side of your wrist like that would probably absolutely kill.
So are we good? Did we do the right
Hi Sarah,
thing?
haven't seen you on stream for a
The
while.
lab door opened afterwards, so we must have.
Do you feel any different?
No, not really.
So, I guess.
This animation, I
Hey,
swear.
Eric. I've thought this before, but, well, your laugh is kind of strange.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess this is, well, sort of a bad.
The
habit
art
I
style
had
is
since I was a
decent,
kid.
right up until they do any
She's at home,
animation
I
to
guess.
it, really.
Was your family difficult?
That's just it. We were completely normal. A kind mom, a clumsy dad, and an annoying little brother.
Cool, nobody asked for your life story, Eric. I sure as hell didn't. Well, I guess I did by signing up to this.
Oh, dear. What's wrong?
I'm not sure. They've just been crying.
Hey, you two. Mind telling Mommy why you're crying?
Chris broke my toy!
No! It was your fault, Eric!
Chris, Eric,
Couldn't have, like,
listen to me. Okay?
animated this.
Some painful or
No, instead,
sad
let's just
things.
watch this static
People
backdrop.
get angry or cry because of them. But even at those times, I want you to never forget to smile.
Smile?
Ah,
Yes, smile.
get
No
away.
matter how painful things get, as
I take
long
it
as
back,
you
I liked the
stay with a
table.
Smile, happiness will come to you. Smiles have a strange power.
Really?
Oh, thank God.
Yes,
Back to the
really.
table.
And that's not all.
I will never underappreciate
Smile
furniture
makes
ever again.
everyone all around you happy too.
You too, Mommy? You'll be happy too?
I know I'm
Of
basically
course.
talking over this entire story, but in my defense, I'd lay money that it's not going to matter.
Okay.
Yeah!
Although, in these
Sure,
games,
something
who knows what's going to be plot
What about
relevant?
me? Did Daddy get some smiles too?
Sounds creepy.
Oh dear, it looks like Daddy's lonely, you two.
That sounds very creepy.
Let's all give him a whole lot of smiles.
Okay.
Get over here for a hug.
Dateline Stepford.
No, you've gotten big.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, okay.
This is a valuable use of our time.
Yay!
They couldn't have, like, got a different voice actor to play young Eric? As opposed to this, which just sounds like mid-20s
Mom always
Eric.
told us to never forget to smile. She never hurt a bug. Not
As
even if
humans
a line of
say.
ants crossed her path. She was that kind and gentle. She was incredible. And when we lost her, that's when Dad changed.
God, this is just that that Vine, isn't it?
Shut the hell up.
Do you want to talk about your feelings? No. I do. We know, Eric. I'm sad. We know, Eric.
Oh, Jesus, Eric.
Okay, and
Can't even look after your shitty little brother.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
now we have the child abuse scene. Could just drop that out of nowhere. Great, love that.
Fucking kids. Hey, go find someone to get me beer.
Don't cry. Don't get mad.
What
Better always
is
smile.
this scene?
Was what Dad liked to say. But unlike Mom, he was never not angry with us. Eventually, I
Oh, hey,
figured
it's
out how to
Eric's ice
smile.
cream parlor. Yes, Eric is an ice cream salesman from Nebraska.
Just
That's not
smiling
even
day
me
in, day
riffing,
out.
that is literally
No
the
fun.
truth, and I don't
Not happy.
understand.
I'd be made fun of or yelled at. And no matter the pain, no matter how bad it was, I never raised my voice. I just
The timeline when we
smiled.
didn't inject ourselves is so much better, not because we didn't have
Didn't
Radical
stop.
6, but because we didn't
Even
have to
after
watch
Dad
this
fell ill
scene.
and died.
Can we all go back over to that timeline, please? I'd love to not remember
So I guess
this.
the two smiles, one taught by my mom and one forced by my dad, got kind of mixed up, and the result is what I pasted on my face.
That's a weird-ass way of saying that, but
Jeez.
sure.
I've never talked to anyone about all of this before, but
And you could have continued that streak. It would have cost you no
you
dollars.
still love me? Even with me being like this?
How dumb can you get?
Oh yeah, and there are a couple on the outside, it seems.
Yeah, you're right.
Because she bought ice
I
cream
didn't
one
even have
time
to
and he got
ask,
obsessed
did
with
I?
her.
Eric,
Possibly
thanks
because,
for sharing that.
I don't know.
It wasn't like I did it
Tits.
for you or anything. It just sort of came out, that's all.
Trauma has a way of doing that.
Still, thanks.
To tell the truth, I just didn't want to end up like my father.
Corduroy.
So I forced my mouth to
That's
keep
a camera
smiling
angle we
through
needed.
everything. But it's no use. The worst part of me still came to the front after we got trapped here. I pushed all of that on you too.
Don't worry about it.
This scene is so
Come on.
long. All the scenes in this game are so long.
So, you never mentioned you had a younger brother.
Yeah. About your age, more or less.
What? We're the same age? Oh, maybe we could be friends. Would it be okay if I met him?
Okay,
After
A,
that?
how do you know Q's how old Q is?
Well,
And B,
anyway, sorry I turned
could
the
they
mood
be any
dark.
more transparently setting up Q being Eric's younger brother, but just he's
You
got a
turned the
mask
mood.
on?
Oh, your jokes always crack me up, Eric.
Huh?
I mean, to think that was dark. You really have a sense for these things. Don't worry, listening to it was a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. What makes you think that was all a joke?
Uh-huh.
It was such a sad story.
Rad
He
6
just told
sets
us
in
he's been
fast
holding
around
in
these
this
parts.
painful past the whole time. How is that a joke?
Oh, I just didn't think to make a mistake like that.
A mistake?
I'm so sorry. I've always been clumsy. It's at times like these that I don't even know how to look, you know?
Clumsy?
This is a conversation that
Here.
means anything.
Can you tell me?
Mira?
She just keeps out there. Oh, and she's got a scalpel. Oh, that face. Oh my god, that was beautiful. There's an emote.
What? No. Mira? Why did you?
Ah, the classic murder music. Those are some nice shoes.
What's wrong with
I mean,
you,
those are
Mira?
some nice shoes as well. I'd love a
Stop.
pair of gold Converse, to be honest.
Stop this!
I'm not sure about the zip front on those shoes, though. Why does she have such a Nomura design with just all zips all the time? Okay, that was a weird choice of cut. This isn't usually how Radical 6 manifests. You're meant to want to kill yourself, rather than stab everyone and then cackle. Alright, I guess. Have I mentioned that I have no earthly clue what's going on? So yes, this is the flowchart anyway. It's very large, very branchy, and we get it in fragments. And that was that one. And then we had that one where Q died alone with a dog. Now, should we stick with Q, team? Why not? I mean, we spent whole games with Junpei and Akane and Sigma and Phi, so let's get to know the newbies, shall we? This looks like Eric's sad, so let's avoid that for now, because I've had far too much of that for the time being. Let's go with this one instead. Ooh, this has a choice with lots of options. That sounds like it might actually be gameplay? Question mark? Is Is that a gun? Is Q holding some kind of weird gun? Well, let's find out, I guess. Jump to here. Don't know where it is in the main flowchart, but let's see. Triangle.
I'll go check out the other rooms.
Have fun.
We're back in the basketball court with the bar. Because the basketball court has a bar.
That Eric. Why is he even bothering to look in the other rooms?
This
We
room has
already
everything
searched
you'd
through
ever
each one
need.
when we first woke
Basketball
up.
hoop,
Nothing.
bar,
I don't think we've seen all of
sorted.
them. There was that one room we couldn't figure out how to get into.
I don't remember this room, but we're
Oh,
watching these
that's
things
right.
out of order. Yeah, it looks like
go.
Borderlands just done with less skill or intent. I mean, not to insult the skill of the animators, just you'll have created something strange.
Whoa.
How crazy is this?
Oh,
I
okay.
was tapping spots on the wall in the hallway when...
You opened some kind of secret door. You did good. I'm impressed.
Oh, wow. This room has a whole lot of
Would it be a
books.
Zero Escape game without a
You like to
giant
read?
library?
Do you like to read?
Who was that Patrick Stewart
don't know.
impersonator?
Come on, you're talking about yourself here.
I don't know. Do I like to read?
So,
Do you like to do anything other than wear rugby socks with Converse?
Though it's practically an entire library.
So why don't you just
Seems
call us a
like
library
someone's
then?
just here.
Who? The only one who can wander freely would be...
Right. It's got to be Zero. So that means...
This is Zero's study?
If it is, then there's gotta
Seriously,
be some sort of
who
clue.
picked these camera angles
about
and why are
who
we
Zero
cutting
is,
between them so
or How to
quickly?
get out of this crazy place.
if anything was hidden in here...
And something probably is, given that the room is full of safes.
Those safes would be the best bet.
Well,
Let's start
yeah.
looking.
Do I get an escape room? Yeah! And we get this new Seek Way Out page, which is quite cool. And these are done as full, continuous 3D spaces, which is exciting. That's some art. Okay, anyway, let's start with these things we were looking at, these figurines. And, again, at least we'll be safe here. Ugh. Please stop making safe jokes. Yeah, again, I'm not going to be doing character voices for these because I'm only voicing them during escape room segments, and frankly, they're not going to say anything of import. The four figures are all posed differently. You're not wrong. Zero's collection, I can't say I understand his taste. They're decorative. Maybe they mean something. Those two things are opposites. They look decorative. Maybe they have a point. Okay, so these poses are presumably significant. What about the desk? Is there anything in the drawer? Ah, key. Oh, that was quick. It's got some kind of marker. Maybe we can open up one of the safes. Maybe so. It's got a figure of a person standing, feet to the right. T-pose. No. Okay, not sure that movement should be inverted, but hey, as you will. Yeah, those two are in the same pose. Can we do anything to the figures? Doesn't seem like it. What about these files? It doesn't open. Bottle of ink? Eric, don't screw it up. Instantly does so. What room this is must sit here doing work. Something written here with the ink's all blurry. If we can't read it, we may as well look elsewhere. Okay. How do I... No, not that. How do I get out of... Oh, no, wait. I thought I was kind of in a smaller focus area, but I don't think I am. It's just the camera control is weird. What are these books? Nothing's on the cover or the back of this book. It's not that helpful. So let's keep looking, but that mountain of books make me tired already. Great. Very helpful, Eric. Thanks for your contribution. What's this? This is a cylinder with a bird... No, wait, more like a bird man mark on the side? It's a cryptex. It opens with a specific set of letters. Now, I honestly don't know. Did the Da Vinci Code invent the word cryptex or just popularize it? I legit don't know. Certainly the first place I heard it, and I feel like I've heard it much more frequently since then, but maybe that's just a Bad Meinhof thing. After match 4, huh? Well, let's try. No. Not going to brute force 26 to the 4. No, I don't want that. I want that. This interface is often unhelpful. What's that above the safe? Doing squats. These figures with our poses are all over this room. Feels like they're taunting us. Time to go researching the etymological history of BRB. I'll be real. That's why I said it. Knew you would. Maybe Zero just collects them. I wonder about that. The feeling there's a meaning to them. I'm sure there is, because everything in these has a meaning, because it's all a puzzle. Here we have 9 people. Are they the 9 people who are in this? Because that's definitely Mira. That's definitely Diana. That's Akane. That's Carlos. The cryptex is Dan Brown's own invention. I guess that must be Q? I don't know. Matryoshka, is this me? Okay, there we go. This is Phi. Oh yeah, because they're looking serious face. She's a posable paper doll. Does that mean she's thin? Here's Carlos looking wall-eyed and Candoli. Looks solid and blonde. Akane going nya. What are these things called again? Are they catgirls for male fantasy? Oh, I know. I think it's called Moe. Akane is so cute. Duh. I don't know who Skullface here is. Is that like meant to be Sigma? Oh, it's Junpei. The baby is... Oh, it's Eric. That tracks. 5 head over here is Diana. Doll made of bisque porcelain. That's Sigma doing the angry nutcracker face. And Mira as a Barbie. So yes, we're all dolls of various kinds that you can probably get a collector's set of. It's such a shame. I looked it up and apparently nobody sells Sigma's shirt from the second game. Like, there are people who've made replicas of it, but nobody is actually selling them. It's so disappointing because it is such a beautifully horrible shirt. This looks like it's got a key slot. Can we do something with it? Nope, this key doesn't fit. Oh, well. Help me. What's the deal over here? This safe's big. Maybe Zero's in there. Ah, that's hilarious. It was a joke, right? No, I wasn't trying to click on it. I was trying to drag. Anything about this lamp? It's a simple desk lamp. Okay, told me. Oh, aha! This symbol matches the key. Hope this opens the safe. It does. Yeah, it opened. Now, see what's inside. Part D. You can tell on account of the D. A key marked with a star. And a gun. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this blog. And a note. Birdman card. Ski. That's So, okay, presumably that's just the answer to the cryptex. That's handy. Hello, Glasgow. Welcome to the stream. H, F, G, Y, and... Okay, random note in the safe, you lied to me. Didn't we see the same bird mark somewhere? Yeah. That is what it said, right? It's going pretty good, playing this deeply strange game. HFGY, that is what I put in, right? Okay, interesting. Don't love that. Do you think that bird mark's connected? Well, yeah, because it's the same thing. Are the four figures on the table are related at all? Okay, do you want to give me those hints any harder, game? Okay, now what the hell is this space chair? I don't think this chair's different from the other one. Got a keyboard that's not responding, but the power isn't on. I don't see a power switch anywhere. Let's look around. Okay, I mean that's what we were doing already, but go off. Oh, there's a safe with a star mark. Hello. We get the star key. We open the safe. What's inside? Part C. You can tell on account of the C. A moon card. Moon says nil. Nil by moon. And note 1. S0216. Enjoying Zero Time Dilemma? I don't know. It's very strange. It's very different from the first two games. Haven't made up my mind on it yet. Also, the animation style is... Choices were definitely made. Can I go up the stairs? Ah, there's the Virtue's Last Reward slow area transitions that could have just been a cut. This is... Pelovtsian Secret. Each Pelovtsian doll pose has a meaning. Right hand over chest means confirm. Crouching with hands on knees means deny. A doll in the deny pose indicates the meaning is the opposite. For example, nil changes to exist. Okay, that's a super loose way of doing an opposite, but sure. Over here we have the moon safe. And that is right hand on chest, that means confirm, so we should put the numbers on it. The letters that are on the card. Numbers, not the same as letters, who knew? It opened. This is part E. You can tell presumably because of the E. Yeah, there we go. And a crossbow. What are we going to need a crossbow? And the sun card. The sun also says nil. But I have a feeling we might need to give the opposite of that. Let's go back downstairs. Don't have an animation for that for some reason. Here's the sun. And there's a deny pose on top of it, so if we put the helpful example, if we just choose that exact answer, because if it was anything else, we'd have to work out what the hell opposite they wanted. Because if your opposite for nil is exist, then clearly there's a train of logic that needs to be followed that most people won't. And by most people I mean me. What's this? I'd say that looks like treasure to me. We don't throw a lion into this sun. No, you throw the sun into a lion. Here's part F. You can tell by the F. Here's a lever and a, what looks like a junction box. Probably important, let's pull it. Ah, now the space chair has power. Never use the denied pose when talking to someone who's currently yelling at you in Walmart. I mean, you're not wrong. Although, I think you find taking that pose is a power move in any conversation. So there's presumably something to do with the dolls that will tell us about the meaning for the thing for the cryptex. Anyway, but now let's go and look at space chat. Power's on now. Keyboard 4. Let's try typing something at random. Oh, looking at those, the length of the field, that'll be the code I got on that note, which is S0216. Knew this code would go here. Is that because it's a place the code fit? This is in the space chair. And go to space. Or the library. Okay, but this is a really rad setup that I would love. Eric was worried. Or so he claims not. What's up there anyway? I think the number we put in is probably a book number. See, entering the correct code makes the chair go up to get the corresponding book. We were lucky and got the right number. No, we weren't lucky, we just found it. What did you get? Yeah, it's a piece of paper. It's Pelopsian Secret 2. There are additional poses for the Pelopsian dolls. From left to right, right hand raise is the grass dance, move 3 down. Left hand raise is the sand dance, move 5 down. Left hand extended out is the wind dance, move 7 down. Okay, so here we go. So, hopefully we're already looking at these. So that is... Left hand raise is the sand dance, that's an extra 5 down. Right hand up. Is the grass dance is 3 and the other one is 7, so that's 5, 3, 7, 5 from the start of the letters we've got. So we start with HFGY. Wait, was it FG or GF? FG. And it was 5, 3, 7, 5. Now, the real question is, how do they define down? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. It's probably not this way then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably not that because they usually like their passwords in these games to be words. Okay, let's go the other way. Like I say, if you just say down, that's super ambiguous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it mind? There you go. See, they like their passwords to be words. Yeah. It opened. We found part B again. You can tell by the B. And note 2. Bullet for C team, arrow for Q team, acid for D team. Okay, so we don't have any acid, but we have bullets in the gun and we have arrows in the crossbow, although I think technically you'll find those are bolts. Can we combine these parts we've been picking up? combine B with C? Or E or F? Or D? No. I think we'll need A before we can start anything. Right, what else do we have we haven't looked at? You've got your fireball safe over here, which I don't think we've found anything we can do with yet. Monitor. Oh, we meant to use the things, use the ways of destruction that it says. So it was bullet for C team, arrow for Q team, acid for D team. We don't have any acid, but that's crossed out anyway. Bullet for C, arrow for Q. So C team is Carlos. No, it says bullet for C team. So how about we shoot them? There's pictures of dolls, but it still kind of feels weird. Bang. Who else is on C? C is Junpei Nakane. Follow the note and put bullets to C team. Guess arrows are up next. Yes, they are. Arrows to Q team, which is ourselves. Nobody cares about your misgivings, Eric. That's why you're the baby in this picture. Look, I shot you right in the dummy. I think we did it. Shooting pictures of us as dolls feels worse than I thought it would. Ah, who cares? But we found a grenade launcher. Ha! Like, of the things I thought we would find there, that was very low down the list. Okay, what's this anyway? I haven't examined the fireplace. Oh, that's just the picture, the center picture. Q, what do you have? A gun! No! There's a fire. You can climb the chimney and get out of here. No. Okay, we have all these parts. We have a grenade launcher now. Is this the Demo Man's true backstory? Wouldn't it be great if it was? The note's too blurry to read. Another block of ink there. They say nothing else in this desk is important because we are the protagonists and have magic plot sense. Anything in this chair? No. Anything else upstairs? So we've got that safe. And nothing else. Running out of stuff to look at. He said that the other drawer was locked, right? Nothing left in the other drawer's locked. Okay, so it's still a thing that can be unlocked. Nothing left in here. Yeah, I think if you put a collector's watch from one of these games in a safe and then lock it with a code from these games, you are literally inviting fans of these games to take it. Do I have... Yes, we know it's locked. Big keyhole. Do I have to start combining these things? Okay, yeah, just work out the way in which they go together. Okay, nothing else goes with them yet. Okay. Okay, so we have CD, we have EF, and we have B. Presumably B needs to have an A to connect with. which would require me to be able to find anything else. Nothing in the files? It won't open? Or what about with a grenade launcher? That opens a lot of things. For example, people. Shoot a grenade into that place. Get it, Santa reference, because he was in the first game. Big keyhole doesn't want a grenade shot through it, boo. Tremendously disappointing. Can I get anything else from the space chair? Ah, there is presumably another code. What if we put the same code in again? Nothing. And what about this safe? We haven't looked at this safe. Grenade launcher. This will blow this safe door to pieces. Maybe not. How about we shoot it from the second floor? Oh, this is a brilliant idea. Frankly, once you've got a grenade launcher, I feel like whatever the next step of your escape room is, it's pretty much on easy mode because you can escape most things with a grenade launcher. Fire in the hole! Wait, we haven't checked anything. Eric doesn't care! Oh my god, he is the demo. Didn't think it would be that powerful. It's a grenade launcher! Yeah, no, I mean, the only reason I don't spend trillions of dollars on slightly cracked glass and grenades to open it with is because I don't have trillions of dollars. If I had, maybe I would. Who knows? Everything's fine. Here we have figures all in that pose, which is the down 7 pose. Must be important somehow. And part A. Can I combine that with B? Yeah. Can I combine AB with CD? Yeah. Can I combine EF with that? Yeah. It is a key. It's a really rad looking key. J0503, but all of them say down 7, except I think by down here we mean add. What happens if we put J0503 in though? Error. Okay, so J plus 7, that was 7, right? Yes. J is 10, plus 7 is 17, is, what's that? Q? P, Q, yes. What was the one we're even working from? 0503, so it'll be 1210. Yes, the tiny Peloptian dancing man needs a break. Have book? Seriously, that setup, that would rule. I didn't need to have this device though. Why not just move the books? Because this setup rules, Mira. Anybody could just move the books, but if you can have a space chair that you program to take you up to the books, which then project themselves out of the bookshelves, that's just objectively cool as hell. Zero's super weird, right? Anyway, what? Now this? Cool, it's a blueprint for the thing I just brute forced. Love that. Imagine that setup with hard drives. I mean, I'm a streamer, I want that for, like, yeah. hard drives for all my archives. Just be like, I need the video for this game. Space check goes up, hard drive comes out. I mean, failing that, I just need more storage space. This key should fit right in. It's a really cool key. Something awesome has to be inside a huge safe like this. Prepare yourself for disappointment, my man. There is in fact a single piece of paper. We found it? Question mark?
What does kill one mean?
I mean,
Must mean we have to kill someone.
kind of speaks for itself.
We have to.
What the?
Is that?
No!
It's a shelf full of boxes.
Junpei!
Oh, and that's Junpei's severed head. Which Zero's keeping in the freezer like a totally normal person. That just seems mechanically really hard.
No.
Did Carlos just kill himself?
How do you even swing an axe like that? The whole
But
point of
why?
swinging an axe is that it moves with the
Maybe
motion
it
of your
had to do
shoulders.
with
Your
Junpei's
shoulders which don't normally go
body?
up and against gravity and into your own neck. That's
Now announcing
not at
the
that
current
angle anyway.
C team, Carlos, Junpei. D team, Diana, 5, Sigma.
5 people dead.
These 5 are now deceased. As a
4
result,
people not dead.
5 X-passes will be revealed. Fight, jump, blue, red, milk. That is all.
My favourite cocktail, fight jump blue red
Wait,
milk.
It mentioned 5 people, right?
Aside from us, Akane's left.
It's just a glass of
But why
milk
in
with
the
4
world did
5-hour
D-Team-
energy shots in.
The execution. Back during the vote at 1330, D-Team was... Well, the reason why isn't the issue. What's important is the reveal of 5 X-passes. In other words...
If one more person dies...
If you're in a close standoff like that,
We should stay calm.
maybe don't use a grenade launcher, at which
Let's
point all
just
3 of
put
you
these
die.
weapons down.
Put yours down first.
But what are you saying, Eric? If I put mine down, then you'll...
That's the reason the good, the bad, and the ugly wasn't done with heavy ordnance.
Why, Mira? We're in love. Aren't we?
Eric?
I don't know, Eric,
This
if you
will
met
be hard
yourself.
for you to hear, but I think you might be mistaken about that.
You're lying!
Then why is a gun pointed at you right now?
No, it's not what it looks like, Eric. I love you with all that I am.
Mira,
But I'm also holding you at
You know what
gunpoint
we need to do,
because,
right?
you know, reasons.
You don't get it?
what do you mean?
God, how dumb can you get?
Mira, this isn't you trying to get Eric to kill me, is it?
Don't be stupid. I have this gun pointed at him so that I can protect you, of course. If I drop my weapon, then
Pistol
Eric
crossbow
will...
grenade launcher is your favourite
Alright.
rock, paper,
How
scissors
about
variant.
you
Oh
put
yeah.
yours down first.
No way! Not happening. If I put this down...
Pistol
you'll
beats crossbow,
definitely kill
crossbow
Mira.
beats nothing,
There's
and if
no
anyone
way
picks
I
grenade launcher,
How would I
everyone
know?
dies.
What proof do I have that you won't up and fire that thing?
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this. If just one more person dies. One more person. One more. Just one more.
You want to say one more any more times, kid? Because my god, do they like to repeat things in these games. Who will kill? Who will kill? Also, there are 4 options here. Like on the flowchart. 4 options. So we could shoot Eric, we could shoot Mira. I assume we could shoot ourselves. Or what happens if we put nobody in? Ah, that is a valid choice.
Alright. I'll just slowly put my weapon down first. So now, you two?
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
And then they all died because he just shot a grenade about a foot. Like at a foot, quite literally, but also about a foot away from himself. How did those two survive that?
What an idiot.
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Q. D Team, Diana, Bai, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed.
How did the grenade have enough force to get to the glass case on the bottom floor if it went less than 6 inches here? I mean, there are 2 possible answers to that. Variable pressure settings on the launcher itself, or the writers don't know how grenade launchers work, and the fact that they didn't both die kind of suggests the latter.
Yeah.
Damn, Eric, you got a creepy laugh there. Time skip! Ah, Eric found his table again.
I don't think I could be any happier. I have you, Mira. And this bed is super comfy.
It's a table.
I couldn't ask for anything more. Isn't that right?
Yeah, right.
I hope we can be like this every day. Forever.
No, that is another excellent example. Another excellent reason for it not being a variable pressure gauge. Wait. What? What? And then somebody died, I guess? Alright. Well, we found the table ending. Ugh. Away with your bots. But hey, now that we're on this game, it doesn't mind me going out of the frame to do stuff on my dashboard, so I can do that. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's look at the other options from there, and see if they are also quite such non-endings. So, don't shoot, bad end. Okay, yeah, he's not holding a gun in that pitch, he's holding a crossbow. Fast forward to choice. But who do we shoot? Just for giggles. Please input Q's name. Oh, so can we not do this branch until we found out who Q is? See that? This is actually interesting structural gameplay. Chapo. Fine, in that case, let's just shoot Eric, because he sucks. Would I like to know a secret? If we're talking spoilers for this game, no. No, I would not. I will find it out at some point during this.
What? Are you...
How low was the poundage on that crossbow? If you're firing it at that kind of range, it should have gone a lot further through him. Q's name is redacted. Well, good redaction there. Why do you have such dead shark eyes?
Right?
Ah, Murder
Looks
Goose.
like it got you pretty good. You'd probably come out okay if we moved to help you right now, but...
Mira?
Eric, I'm going to kill you.
I see. Of course. You only need one more.
Do you have any last words?
Yeah, I feel like I could throw a bolt harder than that crossbow.
You
And I'm not just saying that because...
look better when you smile.
No. Bad take. Don't go out like that, Eric. Yeah, not just ragging on this crossbow because as an ex-recurve archer, I am required to hate on
me
crossbows.
You're the one who took the first shot.
Yeah.
Emily,
Right,
British version of
but-
idolatry would be Pound Land.
How can you be so calm about it?
Calm? Oh no, I'm actually surprised right now.
Pound
I
Town
had no idea his
sounds
last
very
words would be
different.
the same as my firsts.
Your first.
No, not that way. It's something else. First of all, it's not as if I was actually dating him or anything.
I guess you weren't really.
I've
in
never
love
personally heard of Pound
I
City.
suppose he thought we were, though. I just let him go since it would have been a hassle.
then. A hassle? What about how Eric feels?
Why are you worried about how
Feelings,
Eric
huh?
feels? You just shot him with a
I haven't really been able
crossbow.
to understand emotions my whole life. Anger, sadness, pain, fear, and things like love. So when Eric said he liked me as much as he did, I didn't know why. I don't even really understand what he said before he died.
Yeah, no, well, this escalated quickly. Yeah, I'm prepared to believe Pound City is a thing. Oh, it's just in London? Ah, many things are just in London.
What are you doing?
I'm going to touch Eric's heart. Ever since I was little, I've always been told I'm callous and unfeeling. Why
And they're
did the
going to
faces of
remedy this
people
by
change?
carving out a man's heart
I
with a
never
crossbow
understood
bolt?
what expressions were. I'd take a mirror and practice making them every day, but they never quite looked right. One day my mother told me something. Deep inside a person's chest is an object called a heart. This heart controls their emotions and changes their expressions.
Are we back
I remember
into
thinking, that's unfair.
Zero Escape
Why was
and
everyone
its
hiding this important thing inside
deeply,
so no one else
deeply
could
questionable
see?
representation of
I
neurodivergent
wanted to see
people?
what it looked like.
I thought we'd
I
left that
decided my
behind in the
would
first
be a
game.
woman, about the same age as my mother. I waited on an isolated street so there would be no bystanders. And then I stabbed her without warning with a small knife I brought with me. I'd practiced on animals, but I was still surprised by how fast she collapsed.
Why did you do this? I want to see what a heart is. I think I'm the only one who doesn't know.
Yeah, I think it's leaning more towards a variety of different personality disorders rather
That's
than
where you hide it, right?
ASD or
I
anything.
know where it is.
But at the same
Hurry up
time,
and
no.
Show me. I forgive you. So please, don't ever do something so terrible again. Can you do that?
Why?
Oh, there are many things I'm sure the creators of this game don't know.
Smiled. Look better.
terrible
Smile?
representation as this might be,
The woman
I
didn't answer
do
me.
kind of... I can
How
get
did it
behind
face
the
for a
thing
long
of
She didn't even
killing
blink
everyone who
anymore.
tells you that you'd look better, nicer if you
Oh.
smiled. I
When I
can
gave up
see
on
that.
liking her, I thoroughly searched for her heart. It took some time, but I soon felt an unfamiliar, warm, comforting sensation.
I knew it. It was here.
The last expression the woman formed on her face was a smile. Well, that's when I realized that this kind of moment was when you should smile. I began to hunt for that, reaching out and touching
Oh, she's the Heart Ripper. I've only just realised that.
Hearts and always badly. But after doing it over and over again, I eventually got better at it. Fear, hatred, sadness. I learned about so many emotions by touching hearts. And there was always new expressions to see. But unfortunately, after that first, I was never able to find that comforting heart. I wanted to feel that warmth one more time. I wandered aimlessly, searching to find someone who held that same warmth.
Sarah, I do not know that
And that
TikTok
was how
audio,
one
so
day
I can't hear it
I
at all,
came
which is
across
great.
Eric.
I was buying
He
ice
was
cream
working
in
at an ice
Nebraska.
cream shop. With one glance, I could tell he was useless. No talent, no worth, nothing. I've seen many hearts of those like him, but none held my interest. Naive, helpless weaklings. It's as if they're amusing creatures simply.
So
in
yeah,
order to
the
be
bit where it
exploited.
felt like we were setting up
That's all I saw
a dramatic
of him.
reveal that this serial killer we'd
But
heard
Eric,
about was going to be one of the people in
something
here.
felt different with him.
Honestly, wasn't expecting it this soon.
I stopped by the shop several times to watch him. I just had to figure out how he was different from all the others. I tried talking to him. I spent time speaking with him, going places together to learn how he reacts. But I still didn't know. At
Yeah,
one point,
topologically,
I
the
thought I
inside
knew
of your
his
stomach
name.
is on the outside.
But
There's a cursed sentence. Thanks, chat, for making me form that thought.
this is it. I knew Eric would be different. I had a hunch when I first met him, and I was right. I told you, didn't I? And his last words were exactly the same as my first. How incredible is that? This person really, truly loved me.
New clippable curse just dropped. Well, okay, yeah, you're welcome to that, I guess.
So this is love. This.
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q-Team, Eric. D-Team, Diana, Vi, Sigma. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-Passes will be revealed. Fight, jump, pour, blue, red, milk. That is all.
Fight, jump, pour blue red milk is just a glass of milk with 4 shots of 5-hour energy knockoff that I found at Poundland.
I just noticed. I think that's an anagram.
An anagram.
You've switched the letters around to get a different meaning. The truth is invisible.
But also, we should inhibit
So
the
that's what it
virus.
changes to, huh?
What do you think it means?
I'm not really sure. Maybe it's similar to a human heart. You can't see it because it's hidden inside your chest.
I am uncomfortable.
Alright, should I put them in?
Yeah, go ahead.
And you will note the only person whose name wasn't on the casualty list is Akane, who is presumably sitting there just reviewing all of the timelines and going. Anyway, fight. Jump. Or blue. Red. No. Didn't have to type them in when Q died, although I guess that's because Q's the character we're controlling, so that makes sense now I say it out loud.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Q's following remarkably calmly along with her for when he's just found out she's a serial killer. That dog looks more cursed than this franchise. Oh! We hit credits? I cannot quantify how much I do not understand about this game. Q and 1 crossbow. I guess? Q's secretly the heart rep and she's just stealing his glory. That'd be a twist. Isn't that like season 6 of Dexter? Okay, let's go and see what happens if we shoot Mirror on account of she's a serial killer.
No, you won't!
Eric!
Get wrecked, I guess?
Mira!
No, not there. If you do it there, then his heart will be gone. Your heart. I have to.
What is this game?
Don't make that face. Smiles look better on you.
What a waste.
What?
See what you went and did?
No! I just...
And lest we forget, you tried to kill me, didn't you? Better not try to weasel out of this.
Welp.
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Junpei. Q Team, Q, Eric. D Team, Diana, Bob.
Thigh.
These 7 are now deceased.
Jeez. This couldn't have ended any shittier.
Mira.
Huh? Premature on the casualty announcement there, game. Well, that was short. What a strange fragment we're in today. Well, that's all we can get from that fragment at the minute. Unless there's another name we can... I just want to try something. Go back to the thing. Because we can't put in Q because it was like, please enter Q's name. Which makes me feel like that's the fourth option there. I just want to see what happens. If we're like, what if instead of doing this, we work together to vote a Kane out? Can I get towards C? Again, I like that it actually has things on that, just like actual responses to these. Anyway, back to Team Slide. Seriously, I do not get the choices that were made for the structure of this game. Okay, so that's all over there. And honestly, you know what, I think before we start a new fragment, this feels like an excellent time to take a break. So I'm going to go and hydrate and stretch and everything, and I would recommend anyone watching do the same. Stretch your legs, get some water, I don't know, have a snack, take your medication if you haven't. I'll understand the structure better when I get to the end. Oh, I have no doubt. But at the same time, yes, I'm gonna go and do all of those things and run some ads, and I will be back in probably about 5 or 10 minutes. Love you all. See you in a few. And we're back. Hello, everyone. So, should we go on to a different fragment, perhaps? One where, you know, none of those things that just happened happen. And we've only got one fragment left at the minute for Team Q. And then presumably we'll have to go and do other ones. Now, these are highlighted that all the fragments, all the portions of the fragment are done. This, like the very first one, isn't. That's weird. But, I mean, all the options are done. So maybe there's more to come there. I don't know. These games do love revealing extra flowcharts at a dramatically appropriate moment. Let's go to this one fragment we haven't seen. Ooh, it's long. That feels like that might mean we have another escape room. This will throw us to somewhere in the story. Who knows where? Oh, it's all going to pop off?
This place is...
That's an escape room, alright.
Pod room, I think.
You can tell because there's a sign behind you that says pod.
On the map.
But I don't see any pods here.
More importantly,
Maybe it's the POD room.
where's Mira?
Maybe they're going to treat you to a
Mira!
stirring
Where
rendition
is
of Youth
she?
of the Nation.
Well, even if you ask me...
Does that mean you don't know?
The consistency of the cutting is
I
really
hope
bothering
Zero
me.
didn't- I won't forgive him!
Just the way we'll
won't!
suddenly cut
Mira,
to a different camera angle and
Mira
they'll be
is
in a
my
whole
angel.
different animation frame.
Open! Open!
Eric,
bothers
calm
me.
down.
How can I be calm? Mira might be stuck all alone somewhere, crying her heart out.
Okay, you're weirdly obsessed with your serial killer girlfriend.
Eric, you need to stay calm in moments like these. You're just wasting your energy flailing about like that. Please, Eric?
I know. Of course I know that. But there's no way I can just sit still here. Mira, the person most important to me. When I think about how she must be suffering right now.
Seriously, none of the
I
cuts
feel the
feel
same
like
way.
they're from the same moment.
I don't want you or Mira to be hurt at all. It's hard for me to even think about it. I don't have any memories. I don't even know who I am. I can't remember if I have someone
I
important.
have no memories except for a
I know
weirdly
to you
deep
and
pathology
the others,
knowledge.
I look suspicious for a person you just met.
I mean, you look suspicious no matter who, like, whether you've just met you or not. You're wearing a golf ball helmet.
Because of that, I consider all of you very important to me. I don't want to hate anyone. I want to like you. I mean, if I don't, I'll be really sad.
Hey, I'm sorry about before. Yelling at you, I mean. Like you said, we gotta stay calm, right?
Eric.
Come on. Let's find a way
Eric.
out of here. Quick.
That's a response.
Will you help me to do
The
that?
three answers to any question are, of course, yes,
of
no, and
course.
Eric. It's time to seek a way out. I do like that new graphic. Kinetic typography is always something I'm into. Okay, what do we have here then? What's this thing in the wall? Strange grooves. Huh, there's a metal thing in there. Can't get at it like this. There's a hole. Stick your hand in it. Always goes well. Don't think my arm's long enough. Yeah, just do it. Maybe you can. My arm's stuck. That's just a joke. Okay, that was an interaction that happened. We have circles on the floor and ceiling. Do they mean anything? Pattern? No. Mark? 2 on the floor, 2 on the ceiling. What does it mean? Over here we have a sledgehammer. But it's locked with red, green, and blue locks. Oh, locks that I can unlock. That was not hard. I feel like it should be harder to get a sledgehammer in an escape room, because again, it's one of those things like a grenade launcher that mostly obviates the rest of the puzzle. Found the mute just in time. Ow. Yes, there you go. That's how my day's going. I think I just pulled something in my back sneezing. Live on camera. Anyway, let's get this sledgehammer. Now Eric can smash things. Never let Eric have it. Eric should not be trusted with that hammer. It's a round shiny thing with a bunch of numbers. This screams suspicious. It's not a touch and you die trap, is it? I already touched it. Well, nothing happened. Does this mean something? Well, presumably. But we can't do anything with it at the minute. Okay. Here's an upside down portrait. 2 grown-ups, 2 babies. Maybe it's just a decoration. Who can say? I never know what random background element will turn out to actually be significant in these escape rooms. They don't really telegraph it very well. Ah, maybe we should use this enormous sledgehammer to break this small glass pane. Let's now just try. Make sure you don't break the button. How? That sledgehammer looks like it weighs as much as me. How are you going to exert that kind of control over it? Especially when you are a rando ice cream seller from Nebraska. Ah, well, there you go. He screwed it up anyway. And the glass isn't cracked. Welp. 3 green lines. Don't have enough information. I mean, that's always true. So this does something and we don't... Can I do anything with it? No. There's 3 green lines on the ceiling. Of course! How did I not see this puzzle coming? You need the hammer to hit the circles on the floor and ceiling to rotate the room on its axis. Ice cream scooping has given him the shoulder strength of a god. Well, clearly. What's the point of all this? An excellent question. My job is just to hit stuff. Can I... What happens if I try and counter-rotate it now that that's sticking out? Ah, then it pushes that one. And then if we hit that... No, that's not the way to do it at all. Or is it? Oh, what is up here? Too high to reach. Eric, can I climb on your shoulders? Fine. Oh, and then it just turns into a creepy thing about Mira's thighs. Oh, right, we need to rotate that so it's on the ground. Got it. Got it. So yeah, I think we need to turn the whole room round. Maybe? So we actually want to rotate this all no, not the menu, all the way the other way. So that it starts pushing that one. This viewpoint is really depriving us of the question, how the hell is Eric doing this? Just like, I want to know the actual kind of physical arrangement of everything in this situation. Ah, and that's brought the gear down here, and then presumably counter-rotating it again will make it fall down that way. Excellent. Okay, now how do we... Aha! Do a little puzzle box. No? Oh, wait, I need to bring it even further. That's fine, I can just do that. No, I don't want to... You don't need to break it, I just unlocked it. I did... What do you mean we're just going to have to unlock it? I literally just unlocked it. Fine, put the hammer down. Eric? Oh, 2 locks. Oh, right. There's one on the other side as well. Good to know. Wait, this is precisely the opposite of what I should be doing. Ugh. Come on, brain. It's spatial reasoning. This is notably not something I'm good at. There we go. Wow, I'm usually terrible at sliding puzzles, but those went very easy. It's a large screwdriver. Okay. It's a handle for a large driver. Disappointed we can't use it unless we attach something to it. Okay then. Okay, we need the hammer. Right, now I want to rotate it back so the lines are on the roof, and then I can get the gear out of the chute. The driver tip. Well, let's combine it with the driver everything else. And there is a slot for it. But we'll need to unlock the locks first. And Eric will work on some cool lines to say to Mira, okay, sure, whatever, you do you. Are these really simple, or am I just surprisingly good at them? And you're in my chat, and you're in my stream chat, so be nice. Wait, no, wrong way. Wait. Yeah, I am doing the right thing. They are semi-simple and I am semi-good. I'll take that. It's Eric's turn to do one. Eric is ignoring you. I'm just good at them because I just powered through 2 games in the series by the same creators. I mean, fair. Cover opened. Become me. Yes, I know they're the same puzzle as traffic jam things. And just puzzle boxes in general. On which more later. Anyway, let's stick this giant cog driver into this cog hole. Eric, do something useful. Oh my god, Eric actually did something useful. Ah, and now we can change these numbers around. Okay, so we can change the middle row. Is there a way to change the other rows? Is this going to tell me anything useful? Oh my god, it actually just tells you how the puzzles work. Okay. Once ready, have you prepared to do some maths? Rotate the silver frame left to right. If the number inside is red, that number will be added. Blue will be subtracted. If the number in the center goes below 0 or 200 or higher, I will be very disappointed. Okay, but that doesn't tell me how to change the ring. Oh. Okay, I wasn't even paying attention. I thought I'd hit all of them. So yeah, no, the become me is just that it wants the middle to be 0. Oh! Wait, I see what's happening. Okay, right, it's sequential. Minus 14, plus 10. And now I'm screwed either way. Right, it's sequential rather than just being a single state. So, let's say plus 20. Minus 34. Plus 10. Minus 21. No. Add 10. minus 14. I think I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I didn't think it would be this hard either, Q, but you don't hear me crying about it. What happens if I just keep spinning it in one direction? Then, oh, that's how we ended up in the situation we were in to begin with. Wait, if I just keep alternating between these, there's probably a more elegant way of going about it. But the difference between them is -1, so I would just keep subtracting 1 each time I iterate it. Cheesing through the power of maths. When I say there's probably a more elegant way to do this, I mean there is almost certainly a more elegant way to do it. Okay, this time we don't have any that have that relationship, which is a shame. Nice. Cool, yeah, that was a good plan right up until the point where I realised I was mistaking plus for minus. Which, you know, I haven't done a math class in a long time, but those are different things. Okay, so I want to be just doing this until I can get the middle thing into a multiple of 9. Which will happen eventually. Oh, but we're not allowed to go over 200. Ugh. I do not know what is up with me today, apologies. Okay. Ah, I can get it to 1. I'm just looping through the same iterations here, aren't I? Come on, brain. I'm honestly struggling to find the system behind this. I mean, it's going to rotate around that, or revolve around would be a thing that people say, around that minus 55, because that's the only minus big enough to counter the pluses I'm giving them. Nice. If I alternate between these, this is... Oh yeah, it's -9 again, that's what I was saying. And I'm not going to be able to hit a multi... Oh, wait. 144 divides by 9. Yeah, cool, sweet. Sorted. And I know it divides by 9 because of all the stuff we did about digital roots in the first game. What? 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 Did I? $46 minus 55 is -9. And 144 is divisible by 9. It's 9 times what? 5 plus 5 is 10. Thanks, chat. I know. Yeah, 144 is 16 times 9. Oh wait, that gets us straight to 81, so... the goal is to hit 0. It's just I'm using the -9 between 46 and 55. Only, clearly something has gone wrong because I keep ending up with 8s. Okay, again, this is not remotely elegant, but it seems to be working. Doing this every time we hit the 46 is taking it down another 1, but I think we're probably going to go negative before then. Oh no, every time it hits 15 it's taking it down another 1, and that's a lot closer. I may not understand the theory behind this, because I haven't sat down and worked at it, but at the same time I don't care. There you go. Completed, eventually. It worked. Now... we get another thing that will do something. Insert the big driver into this hole. Ah, we can use this to just manually rotate the rooms. Don't know what orientation we want them to end up in, necessarily. Let's try and get them all with the green lines on the floor, because they were marked on the window. Well, that seems to have worked. Green lines on the floor will match up. Yeah. And now we can get a gun. Seriously, there's so many things in these escape rooms where they would just defeat the point of an escape room. Is that a shotgun? We can do anything with a gun! Oh, Eric, you suck. Get this case open at all costs. Oh my god. Don't tell me how hard the puzzle is, just let me try the puzzle. You can even get married with a gun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how America works, right? Shotgun wedding. Ah ha ha ha. Ah, the puns. The puns of it all. Put this up there for now. And then I can get those out of the way like that. I think that helps. That should help. No. No. God, this is just taking me back to playing Diablo and just doing all the inventory Tetris in that. Inventory Tetris in RE4 was fun. I wouldn't know. I have never played a Resident Evil. There we go. Now to do the other one. All the while, Eric continues to be a dink. No, I have never played a Resident Evil. Not my usual kind of jam. I think I'm actually on the right track, but I need to get that green out from behind there. Like that. Nicely done, me. Thanks, me. that can't go there, because this has to go in there. Yeah! Nice work, me. Thanks, me. You're so supportive. I'm so supportive. Evil laugh! Now the shotgun is mine! Eric, cease everything immediately. Do we need the shotgun to break this glass? These are the stupidest answers to puzzles, I swear to God. The only thing I can trust right now are myself and this big gun. Something something America. Stupid glass couldn't withstand the power of the gun. Gotta press the button, find the girl. And spawn these pods. There's a mirror. Okay. Very happy to see you. See us, or just have a shotgun in his pants. His mirror in a pod. I guess.
Mira!
I don't know how to react to anything in this game.
What
Because nothing
is this?
makes any kind of linear sense.
An electronic key? There are marks on her neck. Mira must have been strangled. Help me! It hurts!
Stop it, Daddy! If you keep going, Chris will... He'll...
Shut up!
So today has all been a bit of a yike. God, it's really
Dad,
undermined the serious moment there,
he's the bad one.
because
he
as the
said
subtitle
to do it.
just saying
He
Chris
said to do it.
came up there.
That's why I put it in the lake. I put Chris's body in the lake. Oh no.
Yeah, when it came up
Smiling.
Chris, I just heard the
Keep smiling.
Damn Funk sample just going Chris at the start of Girlfriend, because I listen to a lot of Christine and the Queens.
Hey, Eric. Look.
Eric just confessing to a murder when nobody asked. No, I think he's confessing to disposing of a body.
It can't be.
Junpei?
It's the arterial fountain. It's very, very difficult to take that seriously. Death stare of somebody who's going, I can see through time. You'll regret this. / have regretted this, / will have always been regretting this.
No.
Carlos just killed Akane. And he must have killed Junpei too.
Now announcing the current casualties.
I love how it doesn't seem to announce them on any kind of regular schedule, just
Mira.
when it would be dramatically appropriate.
5 Sigma. These 6 are now deceased.
But hey, we got the keys.
6 X-passes will be revealed. June, Jump, Virgin, Blue.
June Jump Virgin, Blue Red Milk.
6 people are dead.
So,
If 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the
like, the passes aren't the same every time, but I am feeling like they're tied to specific people.
Get out.
Because June is a Kane, obviously. Jump will be Junpei.
Did I just hear you say yes?
No.
Milk
6 people
is Klim
died.
backwards, so that's
Then you-
Sigma.
I get it now. So that's it.
So that leaves Blue, Red, and Virgin.
Carlos, didn't you?
What?
The reason
Virgin,
Casey
I'm
died
guessing, is
probably
Diana?
because of the vote at 1330. You and Carlos knew that had happened. And then Carlos
Which
took
would
care
leave
of
Blue and
Junpei
Red
and
as
Akane.
Phi and...
Well, you killed Mira
who am I
here.
missing?
No. No.
That brings the number dead to
Who am I
6.
missing? Mira.
So that's why you did all that to get out of the shelter.
But I...
Ah!
Wait. It hurts.
You killed Mira. You killed her. Killed her.
This is... It was a notable thing in the second game how Quark died a bunch, but you never got to watch.
Shit.
So, yike.
The passwords. The X passes are...
Hey, what are you doing?
It's hard to create tension in these scenes, given that I can have no sense of the structural relationships of them because the cuts are all over the place.
No.
Cut to a camera angle with no apparent reference to the first one. Here on Corduroy Cam, everything is Dutch angled, and that's how you know stuff's going down.
Wait, Eric.
It is in fact all
I
going to pop
didn't
off,
kill Mira.
as the scene title
You
suggested.
didn't?
Of course I didn't. I could never do some...
Then tell me who did it. Tell me the killer's name.
But I...
20 seconds. That's all I'm giving you. You better tell me.
Okay, again, yeah, this is like in the previous game where we were picking up plot
I don't
keys.
like liars. Now, who?
Yeah,
killed
but now we're having to
Mira?
actually do it for ourselves.
19? 18?
Camera cuts are a secret tool we'll use later. So what if we just say 0? Haha, that is a valid choice.
I see. 0. I guess that's true. In an overall sort of way.
Technically true in the eyes of Company and Crown.
But you're the one who did it personally!
Why?
Okay, so that's a choice that just gets you killed immediately. Good to know. Good to know. See, and that's just listed as bad end Eric's rage. So I'm imagining that's what'll happen if you put the wrong answer in. Like any wrong answer, or just don't answer. It's going to be that, and you need to go and find the actual truth for the other part. Okay, so I think that might be us done with Q Team for the time being. No, wrong button. What? Yes. I just saved. Game, come on. Yes, I know I literally clicked the save button, but here we are. So where was that scene? That was going down this branch. Interesting to recreating this flowchart externally. It's just hard to follow in the moment. So, which team do we want to go for next? Come on, chat, C or D? What's it going to be, chat? C or D? Interrupt me before I am seized by the urge to just continue to the entirety of Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Which is, you know... not something I think anybody wants to see. And now you're waiting just to see if I will, aren't you? We have a vote for D. So many new fragments. Let's just go from the top, shall we? So this is back with Sigma, and Phi, and Diana. I don't know where this is going to take us in the overall flow, but let's see. Suppression. Did we have a suppression for the other? Though I think we hit one that was called that with Q as well. Which makes me think this is near the start.
This room is...
the healing room. It seems it's used for rest and healing. Not healing physical injuries per se, but to recover from mental fatigue.
no good. It's locked.
Then we're trapped in here?
Seems like it.
1805.
We got knocked out at 13:30, so it appears we've been down for 4.5 hours.
Something doesn't feel right.
What?
Can we say for sure that this is really the first time we woke up?
No.
Then you mean we might have been awake several times already?
Yes.
The amnesia drug would have made us forget each one.
If you have amnesia drugs in your setting,
No,
then
that's
basically
not-
nothing can be trusted.
I mean, maybe not vertically, but laterally, like horizontal.
Were Phi's eyebrows that orange in the previous game?
There's no point to talking more about it.
I feel
here.
like no.
You're right. We need to find some way out of this room first.
On it.
Something is apparently getting to my sinuses today. Okay. Yeah, no, let's not scroll that too fast. That is not good for my eyes. Trust everything, question no one, be happy. I mean, if that's not the central thesis of these games. It's really nice. I think it's a scented candle. Healed with the power of scent things that relax and sharpen your mind together. If we have something to light it, we can try it. Okay, I mean, I didn't think you wanted to sit here and relax. I thought you wanted to, you know, find a way out, but hey, what do I know? Here we have a pattern that doesn't line up. Maybe it's on purpose? Well, I'm assuming so. There's presumably something there. We'll get back to that. Here's the thing in a tube. Presumably we'll need some heavy ordnance to get it out. That's the door we came in. Here's a light switch. Or a thermostat. Or two of the lights are on. Ah, that's better. Oh, here's a knife. And now the tank is green, and the pixels are now black and green. Interesting. Here we have flowers and buds. Picture the flowers change when I touch it. Oh god, it's one of these puzzles. Oh, and it's a 3-stage one. Oh, I hate that a lot. How did I do that? How? How did I just fluke my way through that? Hasn't done anything yet, but it'll do something because it's a puzzle in an escape room. They all do something. Here we have a piano. Can Diana play? She seems like the type. She plays the tambourine and the castanets and the triangle. Made 5 of my friends cry playing the tambourine. Okay. Well, Evelyn Glennie over here. Something sparkly on there. Some kind of note. A note from the healing room. It says star, jug, wine glass, eye. Of course. There's a bottle of water. Let's look at that note again. Yeah, that is specifically a jug and a wine glass. So we have a bottle of water, we have an empty tumbler. Can we combine them to make a tumbler of water? No. Boo. Anything in these drawers? Drawers don't open. This one opens. Anything inside? Some matches. We can light that nice candle now. No, not that drawer. Antique cabinet that Diana likes. A big computer. This looks like a play button. Well, let's slap it. Not responding, console isn't powered. Lever's locked. Nothing seems to be doing anything. We'll get to that, I have no doubt. No doubt. Let's light the candle. Okay, so I imagine this will be something to do with the kind of light projection thing we have going. As implied by the note. Let's see if we can change to other patterns. Okay, so it appears to only have 2 settings. At present. Ah, here's the picture and the wine glass. There must be a reason it's like this. Okay, so what if we fill them both with water? Okay, there's a metal poster here I hadn't seen before. Why is this here? Defeat me. Could be a riddle? How about we check to see if we're holding anything that could defeat it? Well, I've got a knife. Sometimes you just gotta stab a demon poster, you know how it is. No, Sigma, it wasn't a riddle. Ah, we have another pattern. And we have a thing saying shoot more keys. Okay, so what's the 3 o'clock? We're in a forest. We have this pattern here. If we could look at it from a different angle. What? We need to put something in the middle of it that'll reflect it. What, this tumble? I guess? That's the only thing I have. Okay. Fits right in the center of the pattern. Well, it's way smaller than it, so that seems like questionable phrasing, but sure. All the curves are now straight. That's how anamorphics work. Shapes me, I don't think. Does this one look kind of like a key? Which one? I literally can't see. I don't know what point you're making, game. Now the tube is red. Oh, there's something on here. Do I still have the knife? No. Okay, I can't do anything to action on that. Ah, and presumably this is our clue to the anamorphics below. No. Piano, still doing piano things. Can I have my knife back? Might as well leave the knife in. Why? What leads you to think that there would be no other situations in which we might possibly want a knife, aye? Okay, and that turns the power off in this holodeck that we're in. Okay, so you've got white, blue, red, and green pixels. So it's a color filter puzzle. I'm sure. What's in the thing? Yeah. What's the star? Okay. I don't know, Diana. Why is this the only spot that doesn't match? Does the plate mean something? I mean, probably. Why would it be in the game if it wasn't? Okay, let's go back to flowers. So the area that was a different pattern in the checkerboard room isn't anything. That doesn't change, so that means we must have solved it correctly, so there's something else going on. Don't see anything like a star. Let's go back to forest mode. One of the reflections apparently looks like a key, not that I can see that. And not that I can do anything with that. That's where the weird bit of the checkerboard wall would be. That's interesting. That headrest is a different colour. I still don't have a star to look at through those. Diana's too much of a percussionist to help with the piano. Anything else in the drawers? Now that... No? Okay. As we press play now. Nothing? Nothing. Aha! Actually accomplished a thing. We have a camera. Hurrah! Ah, and with this we can shoot more keys. Like this one. We shot a key, I guess. A key slot opened. Who sets up these puzzles? Is one of these a key as well? Yeah, it is. What do you think this is? The witness? Okay, so we need to find the things that look like keys in all the different rooms, I guess. All the different versions of the room. It'd be nice if we could see more of a close-up on... Oh, they just say C, D, F, G, A, B, and C, just in needlessly complex font. No, Yes, keys, I know, I was just trying to hit the back button. Fi, work with me here. Okay, in the blank room there doesn't appear to be anything. Unless... This game is now Pokemon Snap. That's Pokemon with emphasis on the key. When we're saying these things are shaped like a key, we're using that description very, very loosely. It's just a selection of vaguely oblong shapes that we have decided are relevant. Okay, back to garden mode. Anything worth seeing in this? No. Now the bud becomes a flower. Why? Never mind that one, the petals look strange. That's the shape of... a key, I guess. Wow, I've seen some arbitrary puzzles in my time, especially, you know, playing these games. But these are some arbitrary puzzles. No, thought that might be a shape we needed. It was not. No, go away. And then there's at least one in the forest. Aha, I think that's one. Yeah. That's definitely one. Ah, we have to line it up. This is the witness! Can we... picture the knife do anything? No. What happens if we... No, can I not examine the key slots at all? What if I put the camera down? Diana, stop taking pictures of everything. No, it's just like the cover is open. What to do? Let's go back to the... I just want to see if there's anything where the knife interacting with the wall pattern makes the shape of a key. Forms an L, forms an L, forms an L. That's an extremely niche reference. And you know, I've got to make one every session. It's just a reference that I will think is hilarious and nobody else will get. Back in Jedward room. No, still nothing. What about if I take it from this angle? Okay, so I still need to look through these at a star. And presumably something else. No, nothing there. Is there anything there if we turn the power off? No. And there must be something to do with the piano, because we've not used the piano. Oh my god, it's the shape of the piano keys. Okay, but we need to make them a specific color, I guess? Don't know which color. This is making me want to play Meringue Generation. That's a good game. Who knows? I might get that for on stream at some point. Right, wait, all of the things are piano key shaped. We've never been looking for a key for a door, we've been looking for piano keys the whole time. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, there we go. Brain, come on. I'm trying to interfere with the drawers, but apparently you want to just keep taking pictures. Alright, I guess. No, I tried that. If I need a hint, just ask. Okay, chat, this is me asking just this once for a hint. And note that I'm saying a hint, not the entire answer. Yeah, and these keys are never going to be a different colour, so yeah, they're the end result of this, rather than the start. Yeah, let's put this away. Is this a small piano? Only has one octave. Maybe it isn't here to play music. Oh, the key fell out. Don't you just hate it when you're playing the piano and all the keys fall off? Classic anxiety dream, that. Right, yes, I'm skipping over most of this conversation, but it's actually alright. It's definitely not a piano. I mean, it sounds more like a harpsichord. Hey, it's a harpsichord. That's the quickest of debate over how... Cymbala musical instruction. Cembalo. Anyway. Yeah, the fastest debate about an instrument has ever been resolved in this series. Given that we're still not totally agreed on what Murder Goose is. Cool, we ripped all the keys off the harpsichord. Now let's go and put them in this big console. Wish there was a way to quick switch between items. The A and the B are the ones we don't have yet. Right? Yeah. Hey! And we unlocked more stuff. And you're doing the pipe chant in chat. We turn the dial. Whoa! We're in the sky! My heart can't take it, says 70-year-old man in 20-year-old man's body. Ah, there's your star. Oops, and the thing. Look through the wine glass and the picture. Yeah, I know you have to look at it. If you let me rotate the camera. Fine, I'll have to do it in wide view. But I can't do it in wide view. Wide view isn't wide enough. Oh, now this is black. I say what like it's a bad thing? I say lots of things for lots of reasons. Did I ever find the Funnier Emperor in Virtue's Last Reward? I did not. I was not aware there was one. No, we need to look at the thing through. Ah, there we go. Now we can line it up, and sure, I guess. That didn't even look like it was actually a thing of the light or anything, but sure. And now we're being attacked by shapes. Cover for the A keys open, sure, but we could take pictures while these are all lined up and get the other one as well. No, I found the Funnier Emperor in the first game. I don't remember seeing one in VLR. Okay, now can I press play on your weird piano computer? Oh, well that was a sequence I should have been watching. Oh god. All the keys fell out. Pick up the keys before you start worrying about the sounds. Bold of you to assume I haven't already started worrying about the sounds. Where are the keys? Oh, you automatically picked them up. Well, that's nice. Now, do we put them back in the harpsichord? Yes. Can I play the tune again? Because I wasn't paying attention. G, E, F. G. It's G, E, F. C, C. C, C, D, A, B. Yes, I know I need to play it. I was just learning the pattern. So it's G, E, F, top C, lower C, D, A, B. So if that's bottom C, D, E, F, G, E, F, C, C, D, A, B. Oh good, it played. And here's a button. Warning, do not press the button. This game is a trip.
The hell is this?
Looks like a button.
Guess we should push it.
Dumbass. Can't you read?
Warning, do not press this button.
Pretty intense for just one button. Then, what exactly are we supposed to do? We've checked out this entire room.
Oh my god, Sigma is so much taller than the other two. That height dynamic is very funny to me.
Is this button here.
Okay, I'm gonna push it.
Wait! Hold on!
What?
Your hearing going? I told you there's a warning on it.
So what? If there was a warning sign saying don't leave this room, does that mean you'd stay? It's just an empty threat. If we really weren't meant to push it, then it'd never be put here in the first place.
What if it's a trap?
Trap?
It's
Seriously,
human
Fi's
nature
eyebrows
to
are
wanna
really
press it after being told not to.
distracting
The
me.
setup is just bait.
That's
By
bait.
giving us this warning, Zero's plan is to manipulate us into pushing it.
What if we do then?
Something bad will happen.
And that would be what?
I don't know. Maybe one or all of us will die.
That's ridiculous.
May I interject? If this really is a button meant to kill us somehow, why would Zero put something like that in the open?
It wasn't in the open, it was extremely well hidden. We had to solve puzzles for it.
Zero could make us die.
Exactly. Like maybe putting poison in our bracelets. There's no need for him to use this button to go about doing the deed.
It's a game.
What?
Remember what Zero told us? It's a decision game. Our fates will change depending if we decide to press it, or if we don't. Anyway, I think we shouldn't do it.
It's a stalemate if we don't. We'll never get out of this room.
Yeah, even if that's true, it's better than our lives not advancing any further than this.
Is it? Is it though?
We're getting nowhere. Shall we take a vote?
I say we should push it.
I vote.
I love how the other two are already opposed to each other, so
What about
her
you,
saying,
Diana?
shall we take a vote, just means, let me decide what to do. Oh hey, it's a decision point. Wimmelflan, yes. Good expression. So this is the point where we get $1 million and someone dies, right? Or that happens. That's what $1 million looks like, right? I mean, I've never seen it in person. I wouldn't know. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Love that. Yeah, but I know, chat, I know you told me not to. I do not in fact do everything chat says. And hey, you've got to see all the options. Got to hit all those points of the flowchart. Press the button, game over. And now we sit here listening to 70 seconds of extremely dramatic music.
What will happen if you don't press it, right?
And Matt Mercer trying to pressure us.
Listen to me, Diana. Don't even think about touching it.
I mean, I already did think about touching it. I'm thinking about touching it right now.
We need to do the opposite. Don't forget, he's the enemy.
Really not how it works, my dude.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I've got many.
Bad feeling.
Her voice went very strange there. Was that just me?
What if there's a bomb and this button turns off the timer? If we don't push it, then we're goners for sure.
What if there isn't? Checkmate, atheists. The dramatic zoom is very funny.
You can't. You mustn't.
Push it!
Our choice is made. I mean, our choice in this is always both, which frankly has been how my life goes. Has there ever truly been a choice that I haven't been able to porque no las dos?
The door!
It opened.
See? Didn't I tell you?
See,
It
trust
opened
Vi.
because we didn't touch the button?
She isn't a 70-year-old
It's the
man
only
in
thing
her
that makes
20-year-old
sense.
body.
Hey, not necessarily. The door might have opened if we had pushed it anyway. We don't know.
Yeah, don't we?
Ugh, stubborn old man.
Anyway, we should go. The door might close if we take too long to get out of here. Sigma, how old are you really?
My body's 22. My mind, well, by now it must be almost 67.
Wow, they're just straight up front with this.
You remember, right? I told you my consciousness came from 2074.
Okay, we're
Does
just...
that mean you were 67 there in the future?
Okay,
The details are a little more
I guess.
complex than that.
Every other game we've been
That's
really
more or less
dancing
correct.
around everything, and on this
So
it's
is
just
it
like,
the
yeah,
same
cool,
thing?
I'm time
Yes,
traveling
it's the same.
67-year-old brain.
She came back from the year 2074 too. With one difference. Her mind's still young. She must still be around 20 years old?
That would mean she was born approximately 2054.
No. She was born in 2008.
Huh? But the math doesn't...
From April 2000
Hey guys, wanna feel old?
January 2074, she's been asleep inside of a pod.
A what?
A device that is capable of placing someone into cold sleep. There's 45 years of blank, nothing stuck inside her mind.
So that's why she still thinks like a 20-year-old. But how?
How what?
How is it possible for you and Phi to come back to this time?
The shift phenomenon.
Shift?
Is not what we called
It's
it
short
before.
for space-time human internal fluctuating transfer.
Bollocks, is
Essentially,
it?
it's when a human consciousness is sent through time and space. For example, yes, we can use the button from earlier.
What is that expression?
We didn't push that button, and we're here right now. However, there's a world where we did push it somewhere in this time-space.
I can give you an exact...
This world,
I could
this
hyperlink
history,
you to the time when
infinitely
that
branches
time-space
off as a
existed.
result of momentary decisions. There are other yous, other me's, and other phi's. All of them exist in those different histories. Shift is the phenomenon which allows us to send our consciousnesses to them.
This is difficult to take in all at once.
It's the truth.
Still, if you don't explain to me how it does whatever it does,
So you want to know what it is exactly? I'll sum it up in one sentence.
That sentence won't help. Ah!
really now?
Did that come across as if I didn't care?
Yes.
This is the conclusion I reached after 45 years of consideration. I know how shift works, but as to why the phenomenon happens,
Wait, did you just say you know how shift works?
yeah,
How does it then?
two things are required. Innate abilities and danger to one's life. Basically, when a person with this ability faces a life-threatening crisis, that's when shift kicks in.
And both you and Phi have this shift ability?
To be fair, yeah, there is no
A lot of
explanation that would
inexplicable
have
things happened
made
to me when I was a kid.
everything
One
make
winter, my friends
sense.
and I went fishing, and
So I
slept
can
all
respect
over the
them
water.
just being like,
I woke up under the blankets on my bed. It was
science.
the next day. When I saw my friends at school, I asked them, what happened yesterday? One of them spoke up and said, you blew us off. You promised to come fishing, but you up and canceled on us. There's more. I was about to get run over by a car once and found myself in the school gym.
It's a classic thing of
Fell
two
off
things
the
are
roof
required:
onto
innate
the
abilities
school
and danger to your life.
Things
How
like
do you know if you have innate abilities?
Of course,
Danger to your
at the
life.
time, I had no idea what was
Just
going
gotta
on.
roll those dice.
I just believed they were extremely vivid dreams. But now, I know. I had shifted to another
Is it me or
world.
does this all feel
in another
retcon as
history.
hell?
Where's Phi, by the way?
Huh? Oh, she's gone. I saw
No,
her
she
over
turned
at
into a
Gab
dog.
just a minute ago.
She ate the dog and then turned into a new dog. It's the only
Now
explanation that makes
announcing
sense.
The current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. Q Team, Eric. These 4 are now deceased. As a result, 4 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, crash, 5, ice. That is all.
No!
Okay, so
4
they're
people
not
are dead?
just each. It's not just each person has one word
What the
if
hell
they're
happened?
They were
Interesting.
executed.
Executed?
Not sure what
From the
throat cam
vote
was
at
for there.
13:30. Because of the outcome, the 3 and C team.
But wait, that's weird. When you voted back then, you
Join the
chose
queue.
Q2.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Did I really vote for Q team?
What are you saying?
I don't remember. I don't remember which team I voted for then.
But that can't be.
Which is fine,
You weren't
because this
injected with
way
the amnesia
canon
drug
is
afterwards.
variable.
I know, but still.
Wait, hold on. There's another possibility. Maybe the 3 teams really did split the votes equally. All teams should have survived without dying in that case.
But they're.
I know. I'm just saying that maybe C team was all killed because of something else. They could have gotten into a big argument and then killed each other.
No. But why would they do that?
You've not played one of these
Say I
games
have any
before, have
idea.
you?
Still, can't we say the same thing goes for what you believe? There's no evidence to support the idea that C team was executed. We don't even know if they're actually dead.
Oh! Oh, some of the faces in this are just... God love them, but...
What's wrong?
Welcome to our...
There's
The holiday in the Uncanny Valley.
C team really was executed.
How do you know?
I know because I just do.
Then what about Eric? How did he die?
I know, who cares about that guy?
What in the hell?
No.
Who the hell did this?
In Ward Q, there's.
There's
Yeah, 'cause-
Amira and
However that situation in the library resolves, Eric always dies. Because, as I've mentioned, ding.
this doesn't seem like a blackout. Look out!
Are you alright, Sigma?
Diana!
Doesn't look like it.
No, I can't leave you here.
If I go with you, I just slow you down.
You're wounded.
Just go. Hurry! Now's your chance!
But
Get by here! Hurry and go!
This is a new music track. Like, it's not even redoing an old leitmotif as far as I can tell. Interesting. And then we looked everywhere, and then we got this very dramatically Dutch angle,
What's wrong?
Sigma! Sigma!
and then it turned out she was in the room we just came out of all along.
There!
Sigma! Sigma, please hang on!
Oh, it's you, Luna.
Luna?
I'm sorry that it came to this, Luna.
Don't she have big Luna vibes?
Won't be coming back here. My shift connection's been cut. I'm sorry. No, you won't be born in this world.
What are you saying, Sigma? I'm.
No, not just you, Luna. Kyle, Lagomorph,
the others. But maybe it's better this way. History's changed. Mankind, this world, will surely be.
Will it? Will it though?
Sigma! Sigma!
Snake!
Sigma!
Diana, I know this is difficult. Might be affecting me even more than you.
But then again, it might not.
But it's dangerous to stay here. We have no idea when the killer will return.
Who is the killer?
Someone in a robe.
Should only be the two of us now and no D.
Well, clearly it's not.
You're right. Zero must have hidden himself away somewhere.
Or it's somebody else working with Zero. They never contend with the possibility that there might be more people they don't know about.
Really think it was me, do you?
Get away! Stay away from me, you murderer!
Hey, wait! Diana!
Why?
There's some nice red tights. You should get some of those.
Why would Phi kill Sigma?
Well,
Phi? Phi!
again, weird framing of that shot directly around her butt.
It was
Lot.
the killer.
Well, I mean, definitionally,
Do
yeah.
you mean Zero?
No, I don't think so.
Definitionally, it was the killer because they
Zero.
killed you,
Then
thus
who?
becoming the
You
killer.
have to escape here, Diana. If I die, you can.
What are you saying? You can't die. I'm so sorry, Phi.
It's okay. It's okay. As long as you survive.
Why did this?
This feels nice. Such a familiar smell.
Flop dead.
Phi!
Like, that flop was too quick. Just saying.
Now announcing the current casualties. C Team, Carlos, Akane, Junpei. Q Team, Eric. D Team, Sigma, Phi. These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-passes will be revealed. Fire, Crash, 5, Ice, Dash.
Yeah, so 5 is also Junpei. Ice is Eric, because he's an ice cream salesman.
6.
And,
6
oh, they actually line up.
X's.
Carlos is Fire, Akane is Crash. Not sure what's up with those. And I've forgotten what one of them was. Can I chat log? Please say I can chat log. Yeah, Time. So Dad and Time are Sigma and Phi. I'm assuming Dad is Sigma. Fire Crash, comma? That makes it 5 Dad Ice time. Or 5 iced add time, which is, I think, the order I was told them in. Don't know why we have the loudest keyboard in the world. Hitting it with that sledgehammer. And then she got stabbed in the back and died. Wow. So both options there led irrevocably to bad ends. That's something. Yep. It's all bad ends. So where did that come? There. Alright, so one of the bad ends has more branch coming after it, but presumably that branch will be on a different team. Yes, and it's not the bad end that was facility blows up, everyone dies. Oops, all murder, yes indeed. On which cheery note, we've run a bit long, and I think that's about time for us to wrap up for today. This game is wild. Like, it's so different structurally from the other games. Still having a bit of a time wrapping my head around it, but I am enjoying it, question mark, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, time for my wrap up. Thanks for everyone who's watched. Thanks if you stayed to the end, it means a lot to me. If you've been watching this, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Saracent, that's SERASENT, the House of Hubris, you'll see all that on the title card in a minute. And I'm streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time, that is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific, other time zones are available. And we're riding the zero-time dilemma train until it kills us all. A bunch. And then we unkill ourselves and eventually win it. That's how it works. Yeah. And so if you want to get notified when we're live, because sometimes I do occasional other streams, then throw us a follow. If you manage to miss anything, you can check out VODs for 8 weeks after they've aired on my Twitch, or go to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/users/rf191999, or click the link down, I think it's about there, it says VOD Archive. It's thereabouts. And yeah, subscribe to that, and you will get hot, fresh VODs delivered to your subscription feed, again, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and also access to all of my VODs going back to the very start of the channel, which is almost a year ago now, which is a wild thought. There's plenty of games on there. Take your pick. And if you think me getting everybody murdered over and over and over again is somehow worth your monetary support, you can, of course, cheer or sub on the Twitch, but you very much don't need to. Just turn up and hang out and be chill and have fun, and then everybody's good. But any contributions, extremely gratefully received. And if you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, best place to look is, regrettably still, my Twitter, at Waruce, that's WARUCE, where you'll find stream notifications and memes and other crap, and also the occasional announcement, of which there may be some coming up. What else? If you want to see me in other projects, that's the other plug, isn't it? Then check out twitch.tv/TheBards Playhouse, that's TheBardsPlayhouse, every Saturday night at 6:30 PM Eastern, that is 11:30 British time, because sleep, you know, what even is it? Where I'm in an ongoing Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, Fall of London Chronicle. We are once again not playing tonight. If you're watching this live, no stream tonight. We should be back next week. That is the 27th of November. And we are rolling towards the end of that, but it should still be a lot of fun and a lot of drama, and you all should check it out. And also, check them out in general. They play a lot of good games, and who knows, more of them might have me in the future. But on all of that, I think I'm done. So I will say, once again, thank you all. Once again, love you, and I will see you all on... What day is it today? It's Saturday today. I'll see you all on Tuesday. That's the kind of week I've been having. Okay. Yes. Love you all. See you on Tuesday. Bye.